yards that time and another first down.
And the Broncos first down.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 21-yard line.
Toss left side for Harvey. And he stopped immediately there. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Here's Nix. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
They juked him. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
After what we saw last week, over 400 yards passing, the obvious thing is to go talk to him. I want to talk to his receivers, and boy, were they enthusiastic about what happened then. They can't wait for this week's game.
He was hitting him outside, over the middle, everywhere. And for his efforts, of course, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. It's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to...
Rifles left. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working out of the gun is Nix. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the 1st quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the sneak, it's Nix. And he will have the Broncos 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st down.
But they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
A gain of 14. 1st down.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to the zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A short throw to Ingram. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield. And all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Throwing Nix. Again to Bryant, and again it's caught. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. On the sneak, it's Nix. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
And this one is right through. And that will make it 6-0. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that.
Oh, and now some space to operate. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards on the play. First down, here's Mitchell. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Jackson from the shotgun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And Walker has it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll run with Mitchell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Once more with Mitchell. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's third and goal. From the gun, Jackson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. We've had 3 so far.
This is a football game, right?
It is.
How you like that one, huh? You like where I went with that? How about that
I
one?
like it.
Okay, but hey, let's face it. In this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on their opposition.
Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake. Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Broncos first down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He's going to try and do this himself. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens.
Now it's Nix. Stiff-armed him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A nice little juke. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much because you're right. You get the extra rush, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up
Throwing is Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. And they've got the lead right now here, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week to the Raiders. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Setting up a screen for Harvey. No gain on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
no gain on the play.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yards to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
It's a gain of 9.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And a Baltimore 1st down.
They go play action now. Jackson is going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
On the deep ball. It's 2nd down and 10.
Jackson now. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this 1st half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not. And he goes down. The Ravens are able to get to him. Nabi Matabike in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. So here's a 3rd and 14. Nix going to give to Harvey. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. And he works free. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Nix. And that will be incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
This is taken at the 18. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Glendale, the Cardinals at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And it's Malik Neighbors. He's going to stretch the field here, and this one is on target. A 43-yard touchdown. Kind of surprising for all the points put up on the board that this one would end up as a tie. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Jackson going to keep it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Mitchell. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Now it's Jackson. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You made me forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4 touchdown. Luke back out to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To throw is Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. On play action, here's Nix. Ruckert hurling it in on the out route. From the 34-yard line, here's second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Now left side here to Bryant. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
It's a loss of 1.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. R.J. Harvey, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives him a 3-point lead. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Up the middle they go. David. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now
Jackson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific on. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Mike Green has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Throwing Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for our Broncos. First down.
They'll go play action with Nix. They'll swing this out to Harvey. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Here's Nix. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The Ravens offense and running back Keaton Mitchell getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. Now 2nd and 9.
At the 22-yard line.
Now Jackson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
Play action. Now Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
The carry here for the big tight end. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
44-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Baltimore first down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line.
The stop by DJ Jones.
Here's Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
Gain of a yard. Brings up
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
another Baltimore first down.
Now it's Jackson. And the
coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They run the counter. David. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation, right? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
Nix to the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Gutierrez. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Shifts by him. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
Now it's Nix. Firing quickly here, that's complete. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And the Broncos first down. First and goal, Denver.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
They'll try again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Offside, defense.
So Obviously, they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now the try here for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A 10-play drive that time.
And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Drew Sanders.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
And at this stage, in the fourth, they need to work this into the end zone. A field goal doesn't do much. We'll see if they can cash in following the fumble recovery.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. David.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
At the 40.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. David.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Jackson. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
Brings up 3rd
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Now Jackson. He's into the secondary. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what, I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. From the gun on third down, Nix. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Back to the air with Nix. Into the hands of Ingram.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll look to throw again. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Third and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him out to the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They'll try it now with Harvey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. He gets this into the hands of Harvey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third one winner. And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the